Hey guys, it's Callum619 here, and today, as you can see, I'm not playing COD, but I'm actually doing a tutorial. This is a new series I think I'm going to be doing. I haven't thought of a name for my own personal series, but I don't know if any of you know, but Rayon HD, Milo, I don't know how you know him, but he is doing a Road to Editor, and I'm going to be doing that duel with him now. So basically, in this tutorial, what we're going to be doing is just how to do a basic 3D text. So what you want to do is you come up to Mograph, go down to Mo Text, so you click that. Now, as you see here, it says text. Now, you just highlight that, change to whatever. I'm just going to have it say, Callum. Okay. Very basic. Right. Now, rotate the screen. Okay, now, usually for this, you want maybe change this. I normally lower this down to about 0.9. Change the width, change the depth, sorry, to about 80. That usually works out quite nicely. Right, now, this is where... That's very basic text. Now, if you want to make it actually look really cool, what you can do is, if you duplicate this, do Control D or Control CV, copy and paste. Then what you do is you can take this second layer, half the size, so put that down to 40. Now, if you drag this into the middle of the in the middle of the other text, change the caps to fillet cap, then you get this sort of weird effect going on here. But what you can do is shorten this so that it fits in a lot nicer, like so. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. So that there we have a simple grey sort of text, really dull, you know. But if you go to File, New Material, and go to Color, change the color to whatever. I'm just gonna say blue. Blue's a nice color. Now you'll want to add reflection, so you go to reflection, tick the little box there, go to texture, go down to Fresnel or whatever, I don't know how to pronounce that, and then change this down to 50. Just that's a really nice clear reflection, as you can see there. Now you want to drag this onto one of the texts, whatever one you want, you know, you can just change the color. And here I'm going to duplicate this, so Control CV, change this to white, so I got a really nice shiny white color there, and change that to there, and drag this one onto here. So here, if I click that button there to render, I've got a 3D text, but it doesn't look very nice, does it? It looks really chunky and a sort of matte kind of color. But if you go to render settings, effect, and global illumination, and this doesn't really matter, but these are my favorite settings. Change these to low, just for tutorial purposes. You can have it on high if you really want, but that's really good quality. And then you go to ambient occlusion. I'm actually not sure what this does, but it makes it look nice, so just add some of that on. Change the file types, whatever, if you want. I'll come back to that. Now here, if I click render, there's nothing, because what global illumination does is it means that there needs a light for something to actually show up. So if you come up to here, add a light, and then you use these arrows to drag it to wherever you want. So I'm going to come out 500, come up, go across, and then I'm going to duplicate that, CV, and go to the other side. So now, if I do this, it looks a lot better, as you can see. Actually what I have is I have a plugin, well not really a plugin, but a pack called Grayscale Gorilla's HDRI Pack or something. You can buy it from his website, I'll put a link in the description. And it has all these studios and light rooms and whatnot, but I'm just going to use this for the overhead softbox. I really like this. Now you'll see why when I do this. Hang on, if I render, you'll see that looks even better, you know. So I'm just gonna make a sort of scene here, and you might like this. Hang on, if I Control CV, change this new one, take off reflection. I don't want reflection on there. Put that to the floor, zoom in, make this bigger, duplicate that, rotate it. So basically, if you're a bit confused, what I'm doing is I'm making myself a basic, well, background, so to say. So if I do this now, look, see, I've got shadows and everything here, so this makes it look a lot nicer. Now I'm not going to do it in this tutorial because my Cinema 4D is quite slow, but you can change the font by clicking here, go to object and click font. It's easy, simple. But I'm not going to do that just now because it takes ages for my computer to load it. I have no idea why, it just is slow like that. And I'm going to change the color here to a grey of this background so you can see the reflection a bit more on the actual text. It looks quite nice, you'll see. There we go. Now look, see, that's the sort of cool basic simple text. It doesn't take long to do, as you can see, only a few minutes. And that's pretty much all I have to say. I'll probably put the final image, I'll change it up a bit and put a final image at the end. But apart from that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.